Hey guys, what's going on? It's Filmington, and it's the 14th Friday. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. And the lineups are here for, it's going to be the 74th volume for Original. So we've been doing this for over 6 years. Can you believe it? So dealing with a little bit of a cold, which kind of made me a little bit lazier this week, but I was still able to get out all the boxes today, a day early. I didn't want to have to wait till technically the 15th on a Saturday. Then we've got Sunday. Then we've got a holiday. So I didn't want any to risk any needing to come out on Tuesday the 18th because that would be a pretty long wait for a lot of you. And tomorrow we're actually going away. We're going up north for a few days. So that'll be fun with the family. All right. So before I get into this, I want to give a shout out to friends of the channel, Blabbin' Bout Slabbin'. Check out their live stream they did last night with Mike Mahan, the CEO of Fanatics Collectibles. So literally the right-hand man of Michael Rubin. And he answered a lot of questions about product quality, Topps heritage. He actually talked about how the Black Parallel is actually coming back effective Series 2 this year, and even the Series 1 base checklist is going to have Black Parallels in that Series 2 set, which is really, really cool. Listen to the community. A lot of people didn't like that they were getting rid of the Black Parallels. Some people that open mostly retail don't care because it's hobby exclusive thing or because they're really rare or whatever, out of their price range. But for me, the Black Parallel was cool to bring back, so that makes me happy. One of the reasons why I did not get any 25 Series 1 yet, but I will be picking up some 25 Series 1 for probably one lineup. I don't think the product's going to be that strong. Breaks haven't been the greatest, that based on some feedback I've seen and heard, which doesn't surprise me. You're dealing with a massive checklist, 10 pages in the odds sheet of parallels, which for the most part don't matter. Some matter a little more than others, and nice autograph hits that are few and far between. We're going to try to get 25 Series 1 to you guys next month. I'm not sure if that's going to be jumbos or regular hobby, but the plan is to get some when it dips a little bit, because I think it will dip. And if it doesn't, I'll pick up some anyways at some point. The other channel that I participate in, a lot of you probably know me from my contributions on that channel or know that I'm involved with it. At this point, well, I wouldn't say they're bigger than this channel yet based on subscribers, but literally every other metric and soon subscribers, they will be surpassing the Filmington channel, and that is Spitballin' Cards. We've produced, I think, only like 160 or so videos over the last year and a half, and we just hit two big milestones. One, 7,000 subscribers, which is cool, and two is 1 million lifetime views, which I think is really, really awesome. I just happened to look at the metrics page, and I'm like, whoa, we're at like 1,400,000 or something right now. And I let the guys know, and they're all really happy. So, Teapot from the Market Movers channel. We've got Scotty B. I would list his last name, but I don't know if he wants everybody to know. But that's Scotty B Cards. And then Jeff and Chris, who are pretty big on Instagram, from Blabbin' Bout Slabbin'. All right, so let's get started with the lineups. But before, something really crazy happened this month where I was trying to put some packs, so the random packs that fall 1 and 6, right? I was planning to use 2021 Bowman NPB 2022 Bowman NPB as one of the products. And I had a pack, and the pack was slightly opened on top. And I was kind of confused. I'm like, well, this is like partially open. The cards are kind of exposed already. And I don't know why it's already open. This is just like really strange. Like I was trying to get the cards to like get flush because I have to like, push them together to make sure they fit into the box and the stack is all nice and I can put the peanuts on one side. And then I realized that what happened was there was a card that was stuck because it was so thick. And basically, like, right here is where it was exposed, and this little, like, hole punch thing they do with these packs, it went through the card, and the card is a superfractor, and the card was upside down, so If it doesn't show up that well, I'll send some pictures too. Okay, yeah, you kind of see it pretty good. And the card's bent and pretty damaged. The foil is literally off the back, cardstock of this. And then I'm like, well, when the pack was ripped, I was like, I can't include this even as a bonus pack because it's ripped. This is weird. Like, I don't want to do this. And now I have a damaged superfractor, one of a guy named Yuki Karakawa, who is a 35-year-old journeyman pitcher in Japan. I checked his stats actually a few hours ago. It's 3.5 ERA. Strikeout per 9 is like 6, 7. Like the guy, I don't know. Basically, what I'm going to do, because I can't use this as a bonus pack anymore, but I do feel the obligation that this should have technically went to somebody, but I don't want to have you go through the process of filling out like the damage claim and everything, especially since I have the receipts. I have like the box with the barcode and everything if they ask for that. So I'm going to try to see if I can seek some reimbursement for that. In the meantime, the golden ticket prize this month, I juiced it up a little bit. Usually the gold ticket prize is going to be valued at between 160 and 200. This time it's around like 245 bucks. So I juiced it up like at least 50 bucks or so. We've got 7 packs. So I had one partially open box left based on me filling the January high-end boxes of Ohtani 50/50. So I had 8 packs left. 7 packs are going to go to the golden ticket prize this month. And the other 1 pack is going to be included in either a bonus pack in the future or a golden ticket prize. Maybe I'll just do that for transparency. Wow. This video is really long already. Damn. Okay. So this month there are still some boxes available. Well, not football, but if you're interested in a one-time purchase, you can still get the high-end baseball. There are, I think, 2 of those left. And if you want a subscription or a one-time purchase of the original baseball, there's about 10 of those still remaining for this month. And then, of course, subscriptions will come back for the other products. Well, I don't know about for football, but subscriptions will come back for high-end baseball on the 1st of March. This month, I post the lineups pretty early. I'm trying to get them out to you as soon as possible, but I don't know if during the season it'll be feasible because I'm always trying to capitalize on what's hot, who is recently traded, who's the MVP frontrunner, who just had a massive 2-3 weeks, and because where this fell apart was me picking the football lineup early before the Super Bowl, and then I put a 2017 pack in there, and then Pat Mahomes gets absolutely embarrassed in the Super Bowl. Then I don't have anything from 2020 for Jalen Hurts. So a lot of you probably wonder, well, Phil, why don't you just ship out the boxes on the 1st and do everything at that time? So the lineups would come out the 1st, and then I'd be able to ship the products out shortly after. And the reason for that is because of this has been going on for 6 years, and a lot of people's renewal dates based on when they pay is actually well after the 1st, closer to the 15th. And I know for a lot of people it's really important that billing date stays the same. So maybe at some point I'll revisit that, because I'm sure most of you would be okay with me adjusting the billing date there. And for others, if it's just a handful of folks, then I could ship out their stuff a little bit later if they're getting billed out in the 8th day of the month, or the 15th day, 17th day, whatever. All right, and I think I have another update. Oh yeah, so one of the things I'm thinking about, and I expect 90% of you guys that are tuning in to be like, I have no interest in this at all. But I teased this on the Spitballin' channel as one of my potential goals for 2025. And I'm thinking about maybe launching a Pokemon card box. I still have to figure out more about the market itself. I like to be an expert in the market so I know how and when and where to source products and kind of what the best products are. I also have to think about some sort of business model, right? Instead of just throwing together a bunch of packs. With sports, it's easy because it's centered around rookie cards. With Pokemon, I have to figure out do I want to make it each month, like focused on a certain character, focused on a certain era, like what's going to be the differentiating feature, I guess, is sort of what I'm looking for that product. I still have to figure that out. Maybe it's just as simple as like people are starting to really like and appreciate some of the special illustration rares and full art, and those cards are trending, reflected by pricing. And so kind of going back to like the Hutter products. Anyways, and for those of you that don't care, I get it. It's not going to affect any of the effort I put into the sports stuff. So, all right, I think we can get started with the lineups here. And one more thing is that I found an app called Mergify in the Shopify store where it allows me to automatically merge orders of folks. So any of you this month that have multiple orders and you initiated your subscription or one-time purchase through Shopify and not the legacy website, there's a process to detect identical names and addresses and to kind of group those folks together. So a lot of you guys will be getting your boxes quicker than usual and with an outer kind of shell using priority mail if you do have at least 2 different orders with me in that given month with the same, again, shipping address using Shopify. So I hope a lot of you guys will really appreciate that, and the boxes will come in potentially slightly better condition if that matters. Although the boxes that I use are non-crushable, and over the last 6 years, there have been very few instances. There's been a couple of times where the box has been damaged. We've had some theft, but not too much like just, the packs are messed up because the box was damaged. All right, and this is the first month that we rolled out. We didn't do it for high-end baseball. We did something similar, but we rolled out the variable pack for original baseball and football. And as I brought up in the January episode, starting February 2025 and going forward indefinitely, at least for the next year and a half, what we're going to have to do is include one of the packs as like a non-fixed pack. The reason for that is because the SKUs in my inventory have increased above 225 just for baseball. So there's a lot of like half, boxes and partial boxes, partial cases. I might have like 1 or 2 loose boxes of something from a case that was once sealed. And it's hard for me to figure out a way to kind of monetize that, liquidate it. And it's still a good product, right? The idea is not to pass on crap product. Like I have some bad product that's dead, right? Like 2020 opening day. I'm trying to sell it on my website. I'm not going to include that in the rookie card exposure box. There's no way. And hopefully you'll see that this month. And I went extreme with it for original baseball just to kind of test it out. I think there were like 5 possible packs you could have got as that 7th pack. So the variable pack is very different from the bonus pack. The variable pack is guaranteed. It's guaranteed to come from a sealed box and or case. You're guaranteed to get something there. In the bonus pack, which applies to 1 in 6 purchases or 1 in 6 boxes that people buy, that's something that you might get on top. And the placement in the stack is going to be different. So the bonus pack, as most of you guys know, is going to be on top. And the variable pack is probably going to be on the bottom. This month it was on the bottom. All right. So the benefit of these videos is I'll be able to walk through the different variable packs that I used in all the products. All right. So starting with football, 2015. Let's do this fast. This is a long video. 2015 Topps Field Access. 4 autograph cards. So basically 1 autograph per pack. Next up, we've got 2017 Donruss Retail. These are from Mega Boxes. Mr. Mahomes, Cooper Kupp, McCaffrey. 2018 Donruss Retail. Josh Allen, Baker Mayfield, Laser Mayfield. He's got himself a nickname now that he's actually good. And of course, Lamar Jackson. Congrats, Josh Allen, on the MVP. Sam Darnold didn't end the season with a bang like he started it out with, unfortunately. Next up, we've got 2021 Panini Chronicles Draft. That's going to be retail, and that's from Mega. Next up, we've got 2023 Topps Chrome Composite Hobby. Next, we've got 2024 Bowman Chrome University. Really nice product. And then, first ever featured, I had to get it. I had to pick it up. 24 Prism Mega Retail. These are the non-hobby megas, but seem pretty solid. So, there's only 6 packs in these boxes now. There used to be like 10, I think. And then the 8th pack is going to be a variable pack, and it's going to be either 2020 Donruss Hobby, 2023 Donruss Optic Hybrid H2 or whatever, or 2018 Rookies and Stars Fat Pack. All right, next up is going to be high-end baseball. So first up, this product's becoming increasingly difficult to find. I got myself a sealed case of this. Again, product sourcing disclosures are on the website. And you're going to have a lot of the key products featured there. Not for football, because really nothing's coming from sealed cases. I just don't do enough quantity for that. I'll probably have to include some language that says something similar to that. 2014 Bowman Jumbo, again, from a sealed case. 1 in 4 chance of an autograph. Really sweet. Mookie Betts is in here. You've got Ketel Marte has an autograph in here. So Mookie Betts would have like the first prospect base card along with the autograph as well. And Ketel Marte. And there's a few other guys in here as well that are pretty decent. Has Jacob deGrom in there? I don't think so. I forget. Next up, I like this product a lot at current prices. 2022 Bowman Jumbo, Elly De La Cruz. Still like a ton of helium, like ton of hype with that guy, and he could actually improve upon his skill set this year. Started to elevate the ball a little bit more. Definitely more improvement to come there is possible at least. Strikeouts were pretty impressive in the first half, and they kind of bit him in the second half. The walk rate was way up versus the year prior. I mean, this is a guy that he hasn't hit 30 bombs yet in a season, but with his like durability, he certainly could. And of course, he's a menace on the base paths. Jackson Chourio has a non-autograph in here, and James Wood, he's a guy that's up a little bit. I think I heard Ty talking about him with one of the recent market movers trending upwards, probably because people are anticipating him being in Series 1. But James Wood has got his first Bowman Chrome autograph in here as well. All right, next up is going to be, this is the variable pack. So most of you, 5 out of 6, or like 83% or whatever, will get a pack of 2023 Topps Cosmic Chrome. You've got Gunnar Henderson in there, a really nice product, as well as Corbin Carroll, Adley Rutschman, and others. And then the other 17 or so percent of you will get 2020 Topps Chrome Jumbo, Mr. Yordan Alvarez, Bo Bichette, hopefully have a comeback year. And then pack number 4 is going to be, as promised, 2024 Bowman's Best. This is going to give you a 1 in 3 chance of an on-card autograph. You've got a lot of all the top rookies from this year. Paul Skeens, Elly De La Cruz, the 3 Jacksons, etc. In addition to most of the top prospects from 2024 products. So that includes Leo DeVries, that includes Jack Caglione, and Walker Jenkins. And then the last product is going to be 2024 Topps Chrome Update. Probably won't happen, but you could always hit a debut patch. And the best 4 names remaining, I think, are Jackson Merrill, Yamamoto, in my opinion, Sedan Rafaela, and Evan Carter. What do you guys think? And I think roughly 80% of that product's been ripped. And I still have the product from last year, too. Yuri Perez and Grayson Rodriguez are still out there. And with that product, about 85% or so has been ripped of 2023 Topps Chrome Update. All right, so that is it for high-end baseball. And then we've got original baseball. First product, these are crispy hobby boxes right here. 2013 Topps Chrome. This is a product I just kind of accumulate. Like, there's a lot of products I've stopped buying a ton of if I don't need it, if I don't think I'm going to use it. But like, I like this. I really like this product a lot. Jose Fernandez used to be one of my favorite pitchers, and players overall. Rest in peace, Jose. Manny Machado, Nolan Arenado is in here. You've got autographs, I believe, of both of them in here. Christian Yelich, no base, but he's got an autograph maybe. Garrett Cole, I think he's featured. Some of these guys are like split between Chrome Update, but I know Garrett Cole's on the checklist here in some capacity. So a lot of future Hall of Famers in this product. Next up, we've got 2013 Topps Update. Some overlap here. Nolan Arenado, Garrett Cole are going to be the top two guys you're looking for, unless you're really like a Brewers fan looking for Christian Yelich. Another product I really like, and I've been scooping some jumbos of that one. 2017 Series 1 is next. So the flagship I like to pick up and buy a lot of still is going to be like very targeted at key sets. It's not going to be a lot of the newest stuff, the stuff that's only been out for like 3-4 years. Although at 22 updates at a decent price right now, probably relative to 24 update. And I'll talk about that actually in a second because that's in this lineup. 17 Series 1 is going to be your Aaron Judge. Alex Bregman, now a Red Sox. That's interesting. And I think there's some chatter that he might actually take over third base duties, which could help justify that hefty contract he got. Good fit for Boston, given his pull tendencies and the nature of the stadium and everything. Next up is going to be 21 Bowman Chrome. Had a case left over, so that's a sealed case. Really cheap to include this one. I mean, you're looking at like sub $10 a pack now for a Bowman Chrome product with a 1 in 6 chance of an autograph. Emmanuel Rodriguez, Miguel Bleis, Tarek Skubal has a rookie card in there. Jazz Chisholm has a rookie card in there. All right, next up, we've got, and I don't have the box, but 22 Topps Heritage High Number. That's going to be Bobby Witt, J-Rod, Stephen Kwan, Royce Lewis, and looks like Spencer Strider might return faster than I thought, close to the 12-month mark. We don't have a whole lot of data on this internal brace surgery in the time frame. It's expected to have a slightly quicker time frame. Like if you looked at Google, if you just like typed it in, you might get something like 9 to 12 month recovery, where typical Tommy John is like 14 to 18 months. I don't know. I still consider it a major elbow surgery. I know some hitters have returned quickly. Bryce Harper, Ohtani, clearly. I'll see it when I believe it. But if he could pitch for half the season, I think that's a huge win. If he could pitch 60 to 80 innings, that's 60 to 80 more than I would have expected if this was a regular Tommy John, which is great news for him because maybe this means that his body can endure another major elbow surgery because he's already had one Tommy John and then this at age like 25, 26 or whatever, probably turning 26 this season. All right, and next up is going to be 22 Update Jumbo. So I made a mistake and I didn't have... I counted out the amount of packs, and I was like, yeah, I have enough to include it. But I was thinking high-end for some reason, not the original. So then I had to hunt down. I needed like 10 more jumbo boxes of it. And I was looking at the prices slip each day, right? And I have a place where I buy stuff dealer to dealer, business to business. And I send an offer... And this guy, like, he doesn't accept it. And then I'm kind of freaking out because I'm like, I need this product soon because I need to start filling these. So this was last Friday, so exactly 1 week ago. And maybe even before that, maybe like a few days before that, I wasn't getting any response. I'm like, what's going on? And then there's people that are starting to outbid me. So then I have to raise my price, and I'm noticing blowout cards. They've only got one case left on their website. And they have a tendency to really react prematurely to, even if people aren't buying stuff from them, but if prices are increasing across the marketplace, across the secondary market, they'll adjust their prices in order to fully maximize, the revenue, right? The potential, basically. And that's what they did because this guy that I was trying to deal with, I was going through some personal stuff, I think, and I reached out, like, oh, yeah, I'll be able to figure out if I still have it. My inventory file's been corrupted. I'm dealing with after effects of some surgery. Like, I felt bad. But then like Sunday comes around, it's 2 days after I reached out to him. It's when he said he'd reach back out to me, and he's like, no, I haven't been able to do it, but maybe tomorrow. And then Monday comes around, and the whole day he doesn't reach out to me. Tuesday comes around, he doesn't reach out to me. Now it's Friday, he hasn't reached out to me. Fortunately, at this point in my life, I'm doing a better job reading people, especially people that I haven't interacted with before. So what does their word mean to me? Not much, right? And I have to insure myself. And if it's going to cost me a little bit more to buy it somewhere else, if it's going to be a pain because I have to buy it from literally like 8 different sources instead of one, then I have to do it. But unfortunately, Monday morning when I decided like, all right, I'm just going to go a separate route. I'm going to go to Blowout. I'd change their price by quite a lot. That was pack number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, this is a long one. And then the last pack is going to be the variable pack. A lot of you will get 22 Bowman retail from a blaster. Some of you will get 22 Bowman NPB. So in addition to a bonus pack, I also use this as a variable pack. Some of you will get 2019 Series 2 Hobby. Some will get 2024 Top Series 2 Hobby. And then a few of you are going to get 2023 Top Series 1 First Edition. So kept the value, like I said in the last episode, I'm trying to keep the value with these variable packs like close, so nobody gets screwed, right? So if you look at the price per pack for all of those, you're looking at around $5, right? Like around $5, not much more, and probably not less than that. With the football, it was around $20 to $22 for those 3 products. So I'm not going to get it exact, but I think you guys trust me enough where you're going to get your money's worth each month. And if for some reason you didn't like the lineup one month, you didn't like the choice of packs, the next month I make up for it. A lot of it is beauties in the eye of the beholder. Not every product's for everyone. Not all the packs I include are going to be your favorite. And hopefully you don't hate them all either, or else you wouldn't be watching this. All right, guys, that's it. Again, www.rcexplosionbox.com. We've got 2 high-end boxes left for baseball, about 10 original baseball, no football, and a lot more products are going to be available on March 1st. And everything's been shipped out today, so getting ahead of the long weekend. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you stayed for this long, really appreciate it, especially. So special thanks to you guys. Take care, guys. Filming done out.